Welcome to the Drug Turkey Show, a weekend special edition. I'm your host, Daniel J. Alongside with me, as always, Hyman G and Big Blue. Hyman, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Man, I'm doing great, doing great. Blue, you doing all right out there?
Yes, sir. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Just enjoying my day.
I hear, man. So, we were talking off air a minute ago, and Big Blue, you're telling me that you stopped at a restaurant on the way out here to get a burger. What did you get?
I got a Whopper.
Oh
Good old
man, you got
Whopper.
a Whopper, so you went to the King, huh?
Yes, sir.
Now, is
I
there any
like
reason why you would choose the King over the Golden Arches?
just because the flame grill, man, it doesn't taste the same. You know what I mean? Like I like the flame grill burgers.
Gotcha. Understood. Understood. Well, I thought maybe it's perhaps some, and there's a lot that have been upset at McDonald's for their well, at least the franchise owners have been upset at McDonald's over their the collaboration with McDonald's and Cardi B and Offset, indicating by Vibe magazine stating McDonald's franchisees say Cardi B and Offset meal broke Golden Arch code. So the relationship between Cardi B, Offset, and the McDonald's um, industry is it looks like it's going to be coming to an end. Um, have you guys tried the Cardi B and Offset meal?
Nah, I haven't tried it, man. I think it's a little bit overpriced, to tell you the truth.
Overpriced. I haven't even tried it or looked it up.
I'm I'm
Is it
the I'm the dollar menu kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
for sure, for sure?
Yeah,
What about you, Big Blue?
I
Have you
haven't tried
tried
it
it?
because there's a lot of food just for me. My girls like different food, so
Well, this is supposed to be a meal for two, Blue. It's a meal for two. Let's talk about what it is. It is basically what it is a cheeseburger with barbecue sauce. It's a meal for two that you share, right? It's a cheeseburger with barbecue sauce and a Coke
Hmm.
for Cardi B and a quarter pounder with cheese and a high C orange lava burst for Offset. It comes with large fries and an apple pie. So this meal is designed to be, shared. um, I've never tried it, but apparently the franchise owners of McDonald's seem to have a problem with it. It's first and foremost, before we read the article, do you have any problems with the partnership? Do you find it odd or anything, or you're okay with it? We'll start off with you, Jaime.
Personally, I wouldn't buy it. I'll be honest. Doesn't look too appetizing, to tell you the truth. Even though I'm a big dude, it doesn't look too appetizing. And second of all, I'll be careful what with those drinks. You never know what Cardi B put on them.
That's true. That is true. But the fact about the partnership, would that influence your decision to purchase this meal? For instance, if this was a appetizing dinner for two, just so happened to be called the Cardi and Offset meal, would that just the name turn you away from the meal?
Not really. I mean, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Um, I'm not a big Cardi B or Offset fan. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. I'm an old soul. I'm stuck back in the '90s still.
Oh yeah, yeah. I heard you jamming out to some Bone Thugs and Harmony earlier today.
It is
Uh,
true.
Mhm.
Big Blue, what about you?
Yeah.
Would you try this, or would you stay away from it just because of the
Oh no,
partnership here?
I would try it, man. I tried some of the other ones they brought out with, but like this is like a double meal, so I can't try it by myself. You know, it
Oh
was like I
man,
think it was a Valentine's special. That's why it's got the little hearts and stuff. But Valentine's is over, so it's normally lasts like 2 weeks and it's gone anyways.
Yeah.
that's not a big meal. I can tell you one thing. I can handle this in one sitting for sure.
Not me, man. I'm a burger, Big Mac and fries, and half a soda kind of guy. I don't need a lot, so
Well, let's look into this. So, several McDonald's store owners have voiced their disagreement over the company's alignment with Cardi B and Offset, with some removing advertising and merchandise associated with the promotion. The owners have urged to the other franchisees to consider doing the same, arguing the couple's image doesn't mirror McDonald's family friendly values. So basically, what they're just kind of upset, saying that they don't agree with probably the content of the music. They there's a children's play area. I'm pretty sure.
Man,
Um,
see,
Go
I
ahead.
don't agree with that because they have children too, so they go there. But I think they're probably more upset with some of her song lyrics, like WAP. You know.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. I mean, you don't want to be listening to WAP while your kids are going up and down the jungle gym there inside of McDonald's, and
True.
some of the music videos isn't kid friendly or age appropriate
Mhm.
for the establishment that McDonald's wants to put forth. You got to know your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
what's it called? Well, back in the day, this is so weird, right? That mm, McDonald's is collaborating with Cardi B and Offset. Considering that their music has lyrics that are not like suitable for children, right?
right,
But back in the day, like in the 80s, remember when Batman came out, Tim Burton's Batman.
right.
The McDonald's didn't want to carry the toy line from Batman because they said it was too dark and gothic. And it's weird, like you see how it was back then that they didn't want to, you know, make the toys for the Happy Meals of Batman, but they'll collaborate now with the singer that by her own in her own words drugs used to drug people and rob them.
Yeah, that's absolutely you're absolutely right. I mean, um, like I said, you got to know who you're trying to attract. You have to know your audience, so to speak, or your customers in this case. You don't want to portray yourself as a family friendly establishment and then invite, and then promote with, not so family friendly type of content that's putting out by the people that you choose to advertise for you. But as far as the meal goes, I haven't tried it. To be honest with you, uh, I think the quarter, they added some stuff to it, some sauce,
Yeah.
and so I probably wouldn't try it with those that sauce combination. But I would take the fries. I'll tell you one thing: you can't beat McDonald's fries. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
That is true, man. Those fries are delicious.
yeah. I do
Yeah.
like the fries, man. They are good.
I think we can all agree on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. But they have to be fresh, man. Once they get cold, you can't even reheat them. There's nothing you can do. They got to go. They
Mm-mm.
got to go. They got to be fresh.
They're
And,
fresh or
and
you throw them away, either one.
yep, true story, true story. And in
Mm.
other news, we have Travis Scott is being, he's wanted for questioning out of New York for an assault that occurred this past week. Um, Basically, New York Police Department is investigating allegations that Travis Scott assaulted a sound engineer and causing $12,000 worth of damage to sound equipment at a nightclub called Nubuela. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Police responded to Nubuela nightclub in Midtown Manhattan around 3:25 local time on Wednesday morning after two men had a verbal dispute in which the 31-year-old male became enraged and punched another man, according to the NYPD spokesman. And so, apparently, Travis Scott is going to be turning himself into the New York Police Department next week, apparently, according to New York Post,
Mhm.
and to talk about what had occurred. Um, this is Travis Scott. He's a musician, very well famous musician, successful. Um, he, I think they had a big issue in Houston at the Astro World, some kind of festival where a few people
Yeah.
passed away. And so this isn't a really good look. I know he's been going through some relationship problems with his baby mama. I believe
Mhm.
that they just split up not too long ago, and he has two children with her. I believe they're Kylie Jenner, I think, maybe, perhaps. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you guys will in the comment section.
It is good.
Um, I'm glad that I got that right. I'm glad that I got that right.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, like you said, man, it's not a good look after I believe he has charges pending on the Astro World thing. You know what I mean? And then he does this. I don't know, man. It just first of all, I'm not a really big fan of new music nowadays.
Right.
Like I said before, I have an old soul. I listen to a lot of 90s, 80s. Shit, I listen to a lot of country too, you know? So, like, for me, nowadays, it's like there's, there's rappers coming out of the yin yang, you know what I mean? Like, they're coming out of everywhere with little this, little that. And it gets to a point where it just gets boring after a while. But like when this happened, when Astro World happened, man, that was I want to say like 10 people died, right, or something like that, and like 50 something were injured or something like that. I don't know, I can't remember.
Yeah, there was a few people that passed. Boo, if you don't mind looking that up for us, to get the exact numbers. A few people that passed. Some were, I think it was by drugs related.
Yeah,
Some were being, trampled on. There's some disturbing images of,
yeah,
the concert going on in the background while paramedics are working on people.
mm-hmm.
It's not a good sight. And so, he's alleged to have punched a sound engineer and causing damage to equipment at that New York nightclub.
Yeah,
And, he's got to be careful. I mean, he also apparently threw a phone from a person that was there at the nightclub videotaping him.
mm-hmm.
And he's just putting himself, making a target for himself for civil lawsuits
Yeah.
because, people these days, they're, you push them the wrong way. And they, especially if they know you're somebody that is, has the means to pay a huge amount of money,
So it's a total of 10 people.
so 10 people did die.
Eight the night of the concert, two a few days later in the hospital.
Jeez, that's sad,
Yeah.
man. It is.
So no, literally, there was talk about rumors that there was someone out there uh, poking, poking someone with a syringe, right? Like they were.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I
I
had heard.
don't know if that was confirmed or not, but I remember there was rumors about that.
Yeah, I had heard those rumors as well. I'm not sure if that was confirmed. I heard that was one of the things, that there was somebody with some type of overdose that had to do with a needle and a syringe, possibly a very dangerous drug in fentanyl. This doesn't have any audio, so we're gonna just watch this. This is the night there's Offset there. This
Mm-hmm.
is him grabbing the phone and tossing it. It's gonna replay it a couple times. So this is what we're just talking about. I mean, this is a guy recording him.
Was he
And
supposed to perform that day or that night?
no, no, he wasn't. He wasn't actually. He showed
So,
up, and so
oh,
this is more of the altercation. You can see him yelling right here, "Move!"
so that's that guy that he punched. That he's the owner of all the equipment. Then.
I
Yeah.
believe so. He was a sound engineer.
Mm.
Yeah, and
But
you can
do
see
you
when he
think
goes.
like do you think just fame gets to them, or do you think that they're just like better than everyone else just because they're famous, or do you think it's just the stress that he's going through? Considering the the charges and his personal life. You think all that stress just accumulated, and he acted
I,
out.
I can understand there being a sense of privilege slash a self, high, putting themselves on some sort of pedestal based on their celebrityness. I mean, and that goes for everybody across the board.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're a rapper or a politician or
YouTube.
YouTuber, um, everything and anything. If once a person, if they don't have the right mindset, they can let things get to their head. And you can see, they start to unfold. Whether it's lashing out at people or at journalists or fans or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a good look, and there's going to be a true dosage of reality that's going to be attached to this, and that's when he has to go to court.
Yeah.
And like, I got this video here. This one does have sound, so we'll have to mute. But this is the guy he supposedly punched. Now, supposedly all he took was a punch, and he's in the hospital. And so, if that doesn't say possible money grab, I don't know what does.
I was trying to tell him to lower it so he so it sounded good for the performance, but he just stuck his middle finger in my face. So I lowered the monitor a little bit so I could talk to him, and that's when he ran around the speaker and attacked me. Obviously, my neck is up.
So he just said, obviously, my neck is effed up.
Yeah.
Do you see anything?
Maybe from if he got punched, does he say if he got knocked down and fell, or he just got punched?
From what I understood, he just got punched, but he's saying that his neck is effed up.
Hmm.
So is he alluding that the guy tried to strangle him? I don't know. Let's
Grabbed him, punched him.
maybe. I don't see. Well, one, I don't see any injury to him. Visually, there's no bruising, there's no redness, there's
Yeah.
no, none of those things. And unless it's to his mouth and it's covered up, he takes
Yeah,
the
you
mask
can
off.
see you can see a little bit on the side of the mask, a little redness. But if his neck was really, really messed up, like they would have put it as a C collar.
Yeah.
Right.
So he's not in a C collar, so it's not that messed up. But maybe he tweaked the muscle and he's sore.
Yeah.
What about if he punched up like in the ear? You could pop an eardrum like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And would there be a visible sign of that on the outside of the ear, Blue?
I mean, only if it's like a scratch or the redness or it starts bruising. But not
Yeah.
if you pop the eardrum, only the blood comes out later.
Got you.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it blood or is it like that liquid?
No, it's mostly blood.
Hmm.
Yeah. And so, well, this guy, I mean, he's in the hospital. He says he was attacked, so maybe it was more than just a punch. Maybe he got kicked and other things. Um, we got about 40 seconds in it. Let's see what else he says.
Your neck, your arm. What's happening with your arm?
My arm is tingling. I have pins and needles going down it.
Now at 6 o'clock, we're gonna.
You're still
So
muted.
tingling and that tingling feeling going up and down his arms. What do you think that could be, Blue?
Yeah, it could be like he pinched the nerve in his neck from like trying to like get away. When you pinch a nerve, you get tingling in your hands.
Yeah, you could probably even from the punch, right? Like hits your neck,
Yeah,
stretches.
you trying to jerk away and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be it. But like I said, if he got punched and he actually got knocked out or knocked down, he probably might have hit himself with something. But like we don't know if that's the thing, right? If he got knocked out or not.
No.
Right. He didn't say he did. He just, I think he would have said, yeah, he knocked me out.
I feel like if he takes off his mask, he's gonna look like Joe Rogan. I don't know.
Maybe so, man. Maybe so. And so from the New York Post, it says rapper Travis Scott plans to turn himself in for questioning next week over the Manhattan nightclub assault that saw him allegedly sock, this is the terminology that they use, sock a sound engineer in the face. Police sources told the Post. The 30-year-old rapper, who also is accused of damaging $12,000 worth of sound equipment, jumped on a private plane jet bound for Los Angeles just hours after the fracas at the club New Bella early Wednesday, sources said. His reps have since arranged for Scott to return to the Big Apple and speak with NYPD detectives as early as Tuesday, according to a police source. He will likely be slapped with an assault charge. And so, yeah, I think this is going to be just a simple assault. He's probably going to have to pay. I mean, you're looking at medical bills, $12,000 worth of sound equipment.
Restitution.
Yep. He's going to have to take time off. He's going to say, I had to take for these days off. And this is going to hit his pocket quite a bit, in my opinion.
It'll be a couple 100,000.
Yeah, easy.
So, I also heard that he was supposed to like headline a festival or something like that, right?
Right, yeah, that's why he took off. He's headlining.
You think that's going to affect the fact that he's going to be headlining? Do you think they'll drop him?
I don't think they'll drop him. They sold too many tickets to try to drop him now.
Yeah. I saw something. It says right here, Rolling Loud goes all in on Travis Scott amid global expansion. This is actually from Variety. And so yeah, I think that the festival, the Rolling Loud Festival, is still going to be going on. I think it's actually tonight, Saturday,
Oh,
when this is aired. And so that's why he took off out of there to head out to Los Angeles.
damn.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how much the sound engineer gets out of this. I'm sure they're going to settle out of court.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely. Just he might have to sell one of those Lamborghinis he has or something.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Kylie might have to give him a loan. One of her makeup lines that she has.
Yeah. Something, man. It's unfortunate, like you said. Maybe it's somebody feeling privileged or like they have the because of their status that they can push people around. Well, you
Mhm.
can't do that. It's going to affect you on your wallet in the long run, where it hurts the most.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for us. Do you guys got any final words on this?
I'm not gonna try that Offset and Cardi B.
Not
Even if
trying
it's
it before it goes.
nope. I'm not gonna hear the music in there because I don't.
Maybe if it was a Big Mac in there, I would have tried it. But I'm not a big, you know. Was it the homestyle they had in there, or is it the?
Yeah, the home style. That's just good.
No, the
What
one
is
on the Cardi B is it was a quarter pounder with like
quarter pounder?
barbecue
Okay,
sauce.
but
Oh
just the
yeah,
onions and the ketchup and the I'm okay.
yeah. I'm a home style kind of burger guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's the
Yeah,
one that I like. I don't have much of that.
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
burger.
And for those of y'all that are listening, like, what's the homestyle burger? Because I know that's not available in every McDonald's across the nation. In
Mhm.
Texas, it is an amazing burger brought to you by McDonald's. It is like a pepper mustard on it,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it is their best burger that they have. If you're in Texas, I would recommend Whataburger. But if you have to go to McDonald's, go get
hey,
yourself a homestyle.
I'll tell you what. I just heard on the news today. Whataburger got #1 healthiest burger.
Really, not the
oh,
way I
Yeah,
get it, man.
yeah.
If you guys are, and this is the way I'm gonna throw this out there because I once worked for the Whataburger establishment in my late teens while I was in high school, and I used to get it's a number 5, which is a bacon burger. I don't like onions, so I'd remove the onions. I'd take off the mustard, add mayonnaise. But the key is you want to tell them that you want the buns toasted on both sides. Um, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the buns on the Whataburger are toasted, but they're only toasted on one side, and it's on the inside. And so when they toast both sides, it's freaking amazing. It'll change your world. You'll never have another burger the same way again.
I
Thank
gotta
me
try
for
that.
that. And Whataburger, you need to sponsor me for that. That's a free one. You only
Yeah,
get one.
the
yeah,
freebie.
yeah.
For sure. Guys, please hit that like and subscribe button, ring that notification bell. If you didn't catch last night's live, we talked about Justin Bieber and his face being partially paralyzed. We talked about Alex Murdaugh. And then we talked about Steven Seagal. He's kind of on the wrong side of some news. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. We had an after show for members only. Click on the membership, join the membership description. If you're an iPhone user, the link is in the description on how to be a member. Go catch the after show. I'm sure you'll love it. Have a good day. Great
You mean
weekend, y'all.
Comrade to go. Comrade to go.
Comrades to go. You know it, man. Peace out, y'all.